Let me ask you a question. What would you say is a fair price for a memory? How many words of wisdom were never told because we were not there? And how much would you give today to be able to share the precious memories of your loved ones with the future generations? Many of us have pictures of our late grandparents, some even grand-grandparents, but how much can we remember about them as people? How did their voice sound like? What used to make them laugh? What did they often talk about, and what would they say if they had a chance to leave a message for us, our children, or our grandchildren? Often separated by hundreds or even thousands of miles, we leave our grandparents without the means to share their thoughts or memories. And in the world abundant with video recording technology, we somehow completely ignored one of its core functions: to capture the moment for us to be able to relive it. This project is inspired by personal stories. My name is Dimitri, and I lost my grandfather when I was 14 years old, more than 15 years ago. He was gone very sudden, just overnight. And though I'm not sure I had a lot to ask from him back then, I would give a lot today to be able to hear my late grandfather's voice. Maybe listen to one of the stories from his war days that used to bore me when I was a kid. And I won't be able to share who he was with my children either, since the pictures I have will never really show what kind of person he was. And I'm sure a lot of us can relate to this. We actually plan to use some of his footage in this very video, but the sad reality is there is none available. We want to change this. We're developing a device that targets the population whose daily vocabulary doesn't even have the word device in it. A simple camera with extremely simple controls, pre-programmed with a number of fail-safe features to make sure that when there is a moment for your loved ones to share a memory with you, they have a mean to do so. We want to give you a chance to be there when this moment comes, and we didn't think of a better name for the product or the initiative itself. Right now we are working on a first prototype to make sure it will be easy to use, affordable and robust. With a long-lasting battery standby time and simple controls, we want to ensure that the camera will be there when it's needed. And whether it is going to be one of the first or one of the last messages from your loved ones, we want to make sure you will have a chance to preserve it for the future generations. Our goal is simple. We want to bring families closer together, and for the first time in human history, we as people have a chance to preserve our precious memories for the future generations. To ensure we cover for every angle, we aim to develop a comprehensive ecosystem, and we do rely on your support. So let's aim to be there when it matters the most. Thank you.